Hello, this is Mitchell, and this is my diagnostic interview for the Humanitarian Socionics School. So I'll just get right into it. Question one. My current profession is nothing. I don't have a job at the moment. I have a degree in the subject of philosophy, but I've also taken a lot of math and computing courses on the side, and I'm taking professional classes online right now to try and get into the field of artificial intelligence and deep learning. I both like and dislike this work for different reasons. It can be a little bit boring at times. There's a lot to it's just maybe the technical aspect of it isn't necessarily my greatest passion, and that can make me a bit lazy in handling it. But there's a lot of good things about it. The technology itself is very novel and interesting, and there's a lot of potential for innovation because people are still figuring out to this day how it works and how it's producing so many changes in society, how it's been so effective at solving problems that have proven difficult to solve for a really long time. And what it can accomplish is very inspiring. It can solve problems of enormous range, like self-driving cars, machine translation, emotion recognition, maybe even one day the visual identification of sociotypes, or all sorts of other kind of typologies could be accomplished via machine learning. And the career itself is also financially lucrative. So that's why I like it. It seems like a good opportunity. As for my hobbies, mainly reading. I love to read and consume information from a wide variety of interests that I have, wide variety of intellectual interests. I have so many that I can hardly even keep track of them all. I have over 1,000 tabs saved of things I wanted to get into but just haven't had the time, that seem potentially interesting and that I could connect to my overall worldview and philosophical outlook on life. And my interests are mainly in philosophy, religion, mathematics, science, very big picture sort of topics that change how we fundamentally view the world. I also play tennis competitively at my local club. I played since I was a kid, and I played in varsity and high school tennis. I mostly play with older men at this point, but that's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to get exercise. And then sometimes in my spare time, I just play other pointless sports games and puzzle games that don't have any like bigger purpose, mainly just to relax or to procrastinate on something else that's more important that I should be doing. My father is, again, my family. My father is a financial advisor, but that wasn't always what he was. He used to actually be an athlete. He played racquetball at a professional level and was one of the highest ranked players in the world at one point, and he's very passionate about sports. I think he's some kind of business logic type, like an entrepreneur or administrator. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe something else, or maybe just has an accentuation on that function. And my brother, who is my younger brother, is like my father, very passionate about sports in general. I mainly just play tennis. I'm not very passionate about many other sports. My brother plays basketball in college, and he wants to coach the sport professionally at some point. I think he's a sensory ethical type of some kind. And then my mom is a housekeeper at this point, although she used to do more administrative work when she was younger, used to make quite a bit of money and had a high position. But she's just very productive and accomplishes tons of day-to-day tasks and on the side runs all kinds of organizations with involving her friends, like the country club that we belong to, Twin Orchards, and some charity foundations, and things like that. And I think she's a guardian. But my diagnostic abilities are limited. All right. As for myself, my strengths are just a very strong curiosity and passion for knowledge. I love to learn about the world and to understand it, and also to teach. I'm a good teacher, and I can make difficult subjects like mathematics seem easy to others. And people generally do consider me very intelligent and fast in learning. I also have a very empathic and caring side to me, particularly towards people who are strange and different. I've gotten involved in a variety of strange causes and things like that. Yeah, I guess I have sort of a underdog rooting streak in me, a bit of a bleeding heart. And I'm very patient and can endure a lot that others can't while remaining calm. And some weaknesses are that I can be a bit unassertive and shy at times, and not procrastinate and not stand out to people and just kind of do my own thing while ignoring things that I should probably deal with. I can be a bit secretive, and that causes emotional distress for me at times. I can kind of build up tension inside by not really revealing my deepest thoughts to people, keeping a lot hidden, because I'm sensitive and kind of a radical thinker. So it's not always... I'm hard to get to know maybe at a deeper level, although maybe people find me more charming superficially. And my mind is just so active constantly. It's very difficult to shut up my mind, and my sleep schedule constantly gets messed up. I don't sleep well, or just I can stay up for like 24 hours sometimes, and not pay enough attention to hygiene. Yeah, that's basically it.